Hey guys, welcome back to the machine. We will be doing another product review inside of the AI space. This is something that I've actually been looking for my own purposes. I didn't go on Product Hunt, or I just kind of did like a basic research, and I thought that this was an interesting use case for the modern AI space, and not something that everyone is just trying to do like everyone else. Anyways. So game ready on demand 3D assets. So this is K-Deem, Kaedim, however you want to call it. K-Deem's machines learning and in-house art team combined to deliver production quality assets in minutes. So we're going to go ahead and check that out, exactly what that means. We're going to also register and try it out for ourselves. There's a marketplace, there's APIs, pricing, case studies, all that good stuff. Something that's interesting is that Kaedim raised $15 million in Series A, led by A16C Games, and launches AI-powered 3D marketplace. We could read the full price here. For now, we won't do that. But basically how it works: upload an image or description, submit an image or description of the model you need. Kaedim's AI generates your model, artists review and refine, and download your model minutes later. So this is actually something that we could use for Renaissance. And that's why I thought it was interesting, and also why I do want to go ahead and create a product review on this. So close to 50,000 models have been generated using Kaedim. 180,000 hours saved according to their calculations. So both time and money in terms of their value proposition. And the only 3D marketplace that lets you generate on the spot. Choose from a diverse selection of 10,000 assets. We guarantee that all models are 100% ready to use, and no n-gons and broken meshes. I don't know what that means, but we'll go ahead and check that out, later. So let's go ahead and go to the marketplace. Production-ready models. Kaedim is optimized for usable production-ready 3D assets. We work closely with 3D artists to ensure outputs are up to industry standards. So, for example, an image like this has been rendered. It looks like for Blender, or toy, or chair, or whatever it may be. And yeah, they work with NVIDIA, Google, A16Z, Epic Games, which is huge, and more. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, before we actually register, I do want to see the demo. So
welcome to the Kaedim December 2023 web app demo.
Oh wow, it's long. Anyways, no, let's check it out. We'll go ahead and
we are excited to show you our newest features and give you a refresher on how to use our app. To sign up, go to our website at Kaedim3D.com and click Get Started. You'll then be directed to our sign up page where you can input your email and your website. This can be a portfolio site or a company website. This helps us learn more about your use case. And please let us know where you heard about Kaedim. Since I already have an account, I'm just going to log in.
Okay.
This takes me to my assets page where I can see all my generated 3D assets. On the right, I can see my recent activity. And if I click on an asset, the card view will show up. Here, you can view the history and details of your 3D asset. Next, let's go to the Create page. Here, you'll have 3 options for creating a 3D model: Text-to-3D, Upload Image, or Upload 3D Model. Let's start with Upload Image. Please make sure to review our input guidelines by clicking on the Input Requirements button above the Upload box. Here, we have multiple examples of good and bad input images. This is a good visual guide to reference when uploading an image to ensure that your 3D model gets processed properly and so that you can get the best possible result.
Okay.
You can select your files, or you can simply drag and drop your images into the upload box. We recommend submitting multiple views of your object or character for a more accurate result. However, one image is always enough. Once the images are uploaded, Kaedim will automatically remove the backgrounds. Next, under Generation Settings, you can name your asset, set the max poly count, and the height. You'll also have to choose a generation quality. We have 3 to choose from: Standard for simple hard surface models, High for higher detailed hard surface models, and Ultra for organic and complex models, such as hero characters with multiple accessories. If you're not sure which to choose, you can click the Compare Qualities button. A pop-up will appear where you can compare the 3 qualities using our provided 3D example. As we click through the generation qualities, you'll find that the max poly count changes automatically. These numbers are the recommended max poly count for each quality. You can of course change this by inputting a specific number. For my owl character, I chose to use Ultra because he has multiple accessories such as the goggles and the lab coat, and because I want the most details captured as is possible in my 3D model. Once that's done, we can now see that the asset is queuing in the assets page. Next, let's create a 3D model with our new Text-to-3D feature. All you have to do is describe the image you want to create using the text box and click Generate Image. You can then generate a model from here, or you can save your image to your assets for future generations or regenerate an image. Let's regenerate an image using the same prompt. Looks great. Now we go through the generation settings as usual and click Generate.
Okay.
Finally, let's try Upload 3D Model. I'm going to upload this model of a space blaster. This
I don't want a 3D model just
your
because
model.
I don't know how to do 3D model, but what about what's
OBJ.
after?
Option for a wooden texturing method is great for realistic textures such as wood and metal. The last option for texturing is PBR. This texturing method is great for realistic textures such as wood and metal. Here, I'm going to be applying a wooden texture on my model.
That's cool.
The wooden texture looks great. Next, I'll be showing you how to use the Generate LODs feature. This feature allows you to create different versions of your model with different poly counts. We created this feature for you to be able to optimize your 3D models for your projects. Here, I'm lowering the poly count of my model from 98,000 to 60,000. Please note that if you are inputting a poly count that is more than 40% lower than the current, the Generate LODs feature may not work properly. Next is the Merge Meshes feature. You can click on meshes directly or with the checkboxes on the right to select the meshes you want to merge. You can also use automatic grouping by clicking the toggle button. Once done, our meshes are now merged. Finally, I'll be showing you how to use the Auto UV Unwrap feature. First, click on UV Unwrap. This will automatically unwrap your model's UVs. Once done, you can download the UV map along with your model.
Okay.
Highly requested, and we hope we've made it easier for you to implement Kaedim made assets in your workflow.
Okay, it looks really cool. I do want to see how I would do it. Like if I have specific examples, like for example a plate or furniture or whatever. So let's check furniture. So people are selling packs for games, for $20, $2, $30, whatever it may be. So it does seem like there's a cool marketplace functionality for these optimized for rigging, animation, and 3D printing. Let's check, other things. I mean, this chair, for example, $7 luxurious armchair purchase. Apparently, okay, this is cool. The image itself, show a wireframe. Okay, these are some other examples from the image. Interesting. Okay. So this is their marketplace. You could go ahead and buy and sell these already made assets for whatever you want, already using these models. Okay, great. So that's a marketplace. Let's go ahead and just try ourselves. But before we actually log in and register, I want to go ahead and check out the pricing and API key. So the pricing, stop wasting hours in Blender, start generating models with K-Deem. So best for small teams in the early stages of development, $50 per month, 10 credits included. Price additional credit is $10 for one additional credit. That's crazy. What is a credit? Okay, we'll talk about what is a credit in a bit. The indie plan is perfect for individuals or small teams building games or art collections. 20 credits included. Price additional credit. Okay, support. People don't do anymore, regular support. $1,000 a month, 60 credits. Okay, so what is a credit? Pricing that works for you. So this is like a customized version. I don't really know what credits means, and I wish they actually explained what it is. Maybe in the documentation. We'll do the hard work to figure it out ourselves. Credits. Using Kaedim for e-commerce, check out our demo, login, sign up, apply for free credits. Okay. This is cool. Clothing, we'll do that as well. Accessories as well. But what is a credit? Okay, so furniture. For generating furniture, we suggest standard or high generation quality, depending on complexity. Uploading images with additional view angles if the furniture is available. So for example, this. If uploading a single image, make sure it shows most of the furniture like the examples below. Okay. Avoid inputs with a bunch of different things. Output examples. Okay, using Kaedim for e-commerce. Check out our demo.
Create an immersive experience for your customers by presenting your products in 3D with Kaedim. First, upload up to 6 images of your product. We recommend an orthographic front and back view for the best results. You can also use our automatic texturing feature to showcase your product's material. They color your quick air asset.
So you can color as like an editor within the actual Kaedim software, which is pretty cool, I think. You could add, you know, the color effect.
Once you click save, this will and material color your objects using the manually color your objects using the fill color tool. All Kaedim models are separated into meshes, which makes applying colors and materials quick and easy. Simply click on a mesh and choose a color or material. Once you click save, this will create a new version of your asset. You can create as many versions as needed, and you can download them separately.
Pretty solid. That's the color effect, but what about the actual material itself, like if it's wood, metal, or whatever?
Our iteration feature. This lets you change parts of your model, or add onto it. Here, I'm adding a throw pillow on the chair by uploading an image of the pillow and describing the edits I'd like to make in the text box. On which generation made with the 3 different... If you have a specific watching our demo, to find out more about Kaedim's different use cases, go...
Okay, so... why don't we go ahead... I still don't know what credits means, and like, let's go ahead and ask. What are credits? Let's see if the bot is able to answer based on my question. Thinking. Credits are used to access various functionalities within the platform. They are consumed based on the quality of generation and other features you use. Here's a breakdown of how credits works. Standard quality generation, 1 credit. High quality generation, 2 credits. Ultra quality, okay, so they go ahead and really use them a lot. Iteration, 1 credit. Texturing beta, 1 credit unlimited per month. Difference of, okay, so this is basically what it means. I think for $50, 10 credits is not a lot, but let's go ahead and check out. Let's go ahead and check out other things. By the way, I like their Git book, documentation. Anyways, so let's go back to Kaedim. I think here they talked a bit about an API. So whatever you're building, we've got you. Our text shouldn't be limited to our app, so we made it easy to connect Kaedim to whatever you're building. Build for developer experience. Connecting with Kaedim's API should be easy as using your web app. We built our API to be as simple as possible so you could get started quickly. Go beyond basics, enable user-generated content, put 3D assets on-chain, or programming evolve your game assets. The possibilities are endless. User-generated content. Let your users build their own worlds with Kaedim's model generating pipeline. Okay, this is awesome. A one-time setup fee applies to all new API users. Contact. Okay, so this is a little bit annoying for this manual setup, but this is definitely interesting in terms of its functionality. So let's go ahead and create our own account. I just want to use an example. I came from Google. I'm using Kaedim for product design, 3D printing. Yeah, I guess you could say 3D printing as well. Oops, no assets found. Okay, so this is how the dashboard looks like, guys. Looks empty, obviously, because I don't have anything. So this is my assets. The 3D studio is here. The marketplace, we talked about that. Documentation, Discord. Clean interface. Let me reduce my head. Put it right here. Okay, so this is the 3D studio. Why don't we go ahead and create? Not now. Upload or drag files. PNG. Okay, so here they have a bunch of learning tutorials and other things. So how many credits do I have actually? Okay, we'll figure that out later. select file, go ahead. I had an example. The plate. Oh, I don't have free credits. Anyway, so I think we saw how it looks like. It looks promising. I think this is a great use case for the business that I want to build. It's a technical, it's a technical web app, but it makes it less technical for people who don't want to use Blender or all these, very problematic technical softwares. Anyways, this was a 16-minute review. Let me know what you guys think of Kaedim if you're going to be using it. I think this is a great use case for 3D printing to make it significantly easier. I know a lot of people take a lot of time to create these 3D models, to create a 3D file, for example. That was one of the reasons why I even stumbled upon this website. And I think it's awesome that you could just, upload an image or do text to image or text to 3D file like this in a matter of seconds or minutes. Anyways, my name was Lorenzo. Thank you guys so much for the machine. And we will be in touch tomorrow for another product review. I want to wish you a fantastic day and see you guys later.